Hello. Wow, it's so... I did something weird with the audio. I did something weird with my audio. Hello, how are you? Hi, cat. I did something weird with my audio, so now I can hear myself like even louder than I could before. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. I'm just loud to myself. I'm so... I don't know what it is. Hi, unicorn. Hello. How are you? I'm good. How is it? How are you? I'm doing well. We're gonna be... I wanted to play Valorant today, but it wouldn't open. Now I'm so sad. So instead we're gonna be playing... we're gonna be doing art. We're gonna do some doodling. Yeah. Let me just try to save my stuff. The message from the PC gods. It's been... I don't know what happened, but for a while now, I couldn't run League, and I can't run Valorant. I was fine playing Valorant a little bit a while ago, and now I can't open it at all. I don't know. My computer's protecting me. It's like, oh no, no honey. Trust me, you don't want to play... Trust me, you don't want to play Valorant. You don't want to play League. I'm like, oh, but I haven't played it in a while. I want to just see... I just want to play, but no, it won't let me. I don't know. I'm just exporting some PSD files from my iPad Procreate to CSP. It doesn't want you relapsing? Real. Honestly, it really does. It's so sad. I'm like, man, I haven't played in a while. I just want to play. I just want to try playing. Like, I haven't done it in a while. I don't know. But no, I can't play. So yeah, we're just gonna switch over. We're gonna have like a chill time. We're gonna play. We're gonna not be toxic, apparently. I have to figure it out. I think I have to uninstall it and then maybe reinstall it again. I don't know. Something to do with maybe my settings or maybe my computer. Look, it opened before I clicked start stream, right? Before I started stream and I had everything opened up. I opened up Valorant first. And when I opened up Valorant, it was running perfectly fine. And then the moment I go to open up OBS, the moment I go to open up OBS, the thing just starts dying, and then it I got the little spinny thing on my mouse cursor, and then it died. I left it for a little bit to see if it would work, but no, it just stopped working entirely. I was like, oh, fine. I guess it just doesn't want me to play on stream. It's like, you can be toxic in like game, but like not on stream. I was like, it's kind of sad. I have a couple of pieces that I want to work on that I want to do at the same time. I don't know. What do we want to do? We can doodle? We can work on a piece that I already have, or I don't know. Let me just... Oops. I'm rename this. Let me transfer this one over too, and we'll just kind of work on whatever I feel like. I love naming every single one of my canvases Untitled Canvas. Like, oh, what would you like to work on? Untitled Canvas 3. Upload. Save here. Gonna get water. I'm severely dehydrated. Yeah, drink water. Did it upload? I don't know. Working. Oh, there we go. Yay, it worked. Download. Okay, now I've transferred that over. The thing is, what happens when it goes to... Okay, hello. Let me switch over. The thing that happens when it comes to playing or downloading multiple files on both here and the other, like if I'm working on a piece on my my computer, right? If I'm working on a piece on CSP and then I switch over to... Oh my god, it's so quiet. What's happening? And then I switch over to a piece from... Can you guys hear my BGM? I don't know. And I switch over to my iPad. Like, let's say I want to draw on my iPad, and then I want to draw on CSP, right? It's confusing to me because let's say I work on something a little bit on CSP, right? Oh. Like, let's say I work on something on CSP, but then I switch over to, like, I'm drawing on my iPad on the exact same piece that I transferred over to my CSP on my computer. Yohayo, hello, hello. And then I switch over, and then I'm like, oh, well, I have all my progress on my PC, or like, let's say I work on something and I transferred over to here, but all my progress is on my iPad. And it's like really confusing because then I have to like constantly transfer files back and forth, and that's a mess. Which is why, like, when I draw and stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like transfer stuff permanently, I guess, and then I'm just not gonna work on it on my iPad. Git? It's made exactly for that? What the heck is Git? Let me look it up. GitHub. Are you talking about GitHub? Version control software? GitHub? How does GitHub transfer files between like CSP and Procreate? Can you guys hear my BGM? Or am I sitting here in silence? Am I sitting here in silence? I don't know. It's quiet. I can hear music. Okay. We can hear? Okay. Turn up gain by 900. My gain? Like my speaking voice? Or are you talking about my music? BGM, okay. Well, I have my BGM turned a little bit down because I wanted to play my own music on stream. And then I was gonna have my BGM in the background so that when it's on online, defry that audio. No, it can't get any higher than this. Because if I were to get my audio on here a lot higher. Okay, can you hear this? Can you hear this? Can you hear Chocolate by Galileo Galilei? Oh, now it's really loud, holy. It's the same? Are you sure? Okay, it's because I have it set to that, okay. I was like, what do you mean you guys can't hear it? Never mind. Let me balance this. I have it set on audio on like 3 different sources and it's throwing me off. Okay, I want it max volume on here. And then on here, I'm gonna turn this down. And then on here, we can turn it up. Can you hear this? Oh, I have to listen to this on a different device. Because it's picking up my desktop audio and I can't. It's the same? Okay, hold up. It's because I have it set to this. How about now? Yeah, now you can hear it? Okay, good. Let me listen to my audio. Kinda loud. Can you hear my BGM? I'm trying to fix this. Can you hear my BGM? I want to set it so that BGM is playing for VOD, but music is playing. Okay, but barely. Let me change that. Okay, so now it should work. Like BGM is going to be playing for VOD, hopefully, and then music is going to play for stream, I think. I have it set to 2 different audio sources, and I'm not sure how it works. How much do I know of Git and GitHub? I know that when you want to download certain programs, you can download them off of GitHub. Like if some people have open source software, you can do it off of GitHub. That's all I know, to be honest. When it comes to like more advanced stuff, I don't know. I just know that it's a software where people upload open source things. Git and GitHub are like Google Drive, but are meant to be continuously updated, and multiple versions of a file can be made and stored automatically. It's meant for code, but you can use it for anything. Oh. But like, is there a GitHub version of... Is there a GitHub version of, hold up. On iOS? Like that version? Or is it only on Windows?
Hey, it's Beabadoobie, and this is my song, You Allow the Time.
So let me move my captions. They're kind of in the way. It's all OS? Ooh, cool. Where let me put this up here. Maybe this is better. I don't know. I don't know where to put my captions. Maybe you might have to download a third-party app. I don't use iOS, so I don't know. Oh. Well, if it works on Mac, I believe it should probably work on... it should work, right? I don't see why it wouldn't. I don't know. Oh my god. I have like myself in my own ear so loud. Let me turn myself down. I like listening to myself when I stream, but I don't need to hear myself that loudly. If it works on Mac, I bet the voices. I know. The voices. They're living in my head. This is my sketch page. Whoa. I like listening to my own voice when I stream, but at the same time, if I get distracted and I'm like, oh no, what am I talking about? What am I saying? What's going on? Okay, let me put this here. Yeah, this is, oh god. This is why I have multiple windows. Is there a delay from my voice relay when I'm streaming? No, I hear myself in real time. Like, when the moment I say something, like I say hello, I hear it as if I'm speaking out loud. So no, there is no delay when I'm speaking. So I guess it's a little bit like hearing myself in real time, but through my own headphones. Let me zoom in. So we have a couple things I can work on today. Where is it? It's hard to speak with significant delay. Feels like you're interrupting yourself. That's why I don't listen to myself on my own stream. I don't listen to myself on my own stream, but what I do listen to... Oh my god, let me delete that. What I do listen to is... What I do listen to is my own, yeah, when I speak, like when I'm right here and I'm just talking, I just hear myself live. But if I were to be, let me turn this, my music's too loud. There we go. Yeah, if I were to, like, listen to myself speaking as a delay, that would throw me off really badly, but as for now, no, not really. But what does distract me, I guess, is this audio. Music sometimes, if there's lyrics. Anyways, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? It's been a really long time since I've done art on stream. Okay, I have 3 pieces. I have doodle, I have dude. I don't name my pieces. They're just like this. This is dude. This is image. And this is my sketch page. I got a new pen and I'm actually really excited. I have like a so I'm using CSP, right? So when you have CSP brushes, every year they have a giveaway where they do these clippy points. So they have a shop internally, right? Through its own store. When you buy things through the CSP store, when you buy stuff through the CSP store, that's a new layer. They have this thing every Christmas. It's really distracting trying to speak with this audio. Wait 1 second. It's really distracting. Let me just put on some just Animal Crossing music or something. History. I can't concentrate on listening to music. CSP has its own store, right? And then when you listen to the music... Sorry. When you do stuff on the store, I have all these points that I need to use. So I decided to just finally bite the bullet and be like, oh, you know what I should do? I should go buy this pen that I've been looking at for a really long time that I really want. So I got this pen. It's really nice. It's like good for like sketching. I like the texture on it. This is the other version of it. It's like pixelated. But it's better used to be for smaller, like smaller brush sizes. It's good for sketching. I like the texture. Although it depends on what kind of like thing you're going for. Like I think if you want to draft out a sketch for the first time, oops. Yeah, I picked it because it reminds me of the art style from what's it called? Oh gosh. What's that manga called? Witch Hat Atelier. Oh my god. I was like, it took me a while. I was like, I don't know. But if you're drawing like sketches of like people, it's better to use like a big pen so that you don't have to focus on details a lot. What the heck? Yeah, Witch Hat Atelier. Okay, this pen's weird. It's got like a tilt to it. Heard it's really good. Still need to check it out. I highly recommend it. There is an anime coming out next summer, I believe. The anime is coming out next summer, and I'm really, really looking forward to it because the manga is so good. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. If you've, I would say if you enjoyed, what's the name? If you enjoyed Apothecary Diaries, you would probably enjoy Witch Hat Atelier. Because they're kind of well, not really similar, but like similar in a way in that the main character, well, she's not crazy like Mao Mao, but she has like a passion. So without spoiling anything of the storyline, Witch Hat Atelier, I don't know what I'm drawing. Witch Hat Atelier is about a girl who, I guess, finds out that she's a witch. Not sure how. But she was living with her family and then something happens and then she gets discovered by like a passing witch named Geoffrey. And Geoffrey takes her in and asks her, be like, hey, do you want to be my apprentice? I can teach you how to like be a proper witch and all that. So she ends up living with him in this other witch trials. Like these other girls who are also training to be like witch apprentices. And it's like really, really fleshed out. The mangaka is a really good storyteller and really good at like coming up with like details and everything imaginable when it comes to like world building. Like they focus a lot on world building rather than the actual story of the plotline. Like it's, I think, oh my god, about 80 chapters in and they've only gotten to the second trial. So when you become a witch, if you want to become a full-fledged witch, I believe you have to go through 3 main trials or more. I forgot how many they have. And they all test your capabilities of like being a proper quote-unquote witch and be able to run your own store on its own. Large world building projects are hit or miss. Might really good if done right. Yeah, it's really well done on the same level about as Freerun. So they're really, really into, I guess, coming up with characters. Hello, discovered your channel just a few days ago. Thank you, welcome. I hope you enjoyed. What, which video was it? Was it one of my VODs or was it the, hello, my name is Kyokamiya. That one. I'm curious because whenever people pop by on YouTube and they're like, hi, I found your channel through this thing, I was like, what was it? Look, boom, chill guy. Yippee! Yippee! Uh-oh. Yippee! Oh, the lag. Yippee! Sorry. This is... I think I was playing Repo. Ooh, when I was dying. When I was dying and I was sick. I'm sorry, I was like coughing my lungs out that stream, but it was fun. Repo's fun. Repo's a lot of fun. I don't really do a lot of collabs. I don't do collabs too often, but when I do, it is fun. I'm just really awkward with people. Look, I was drawing this dude a little bit earlier. Yesterday. Not yesterday, a couple days ago. I was like 2 hours into my midterm, before my midterm was due, I was doodling this dude. I gave him this hairstyle. I had to like look at him and cry. I was like, what have I done? Every single hairstyle I gave this dude was not it. I was like, I'm so sorry, dude, like... Ponytail. Hatsune Miku. Sega. I've only played Lethal Company. I have not played Lethal Company. I'm gonna give him the anime rival haircut. Gary. Hell yeah. Oh wait, I think it's like this. I am just messing around. I have nothing I'm doing at the moment. Here. Bald. I'm gonna give him a low taper fade. Hell yeah, I like your cut, G. Oh, I need to stop. My favorite thing to do, give bald people hair. I've never played Lethal Company, but I've watched other people play Lethal Company. There's a lot of these games coming out nowadays, right? Of what they call extraction type games. Like there's Lethal Company, you have Repo, you have what's it called? I forgot. The other one where you record people, where you like go into the underground and you record with a camera and you run around. That one too is also another type of extraction shooter. There's one similar to Lethal. Yeah, content warning, yeah. Content warning, and then there's another one similar to Lethal Company, I believe it's called Helldivers, right? Burgling Sims. I've never heard of that one. And also I think the Headliners, right? I haven't personally seen gameplay of the Headliners, but I think it's similar, I believe. And maybe in the backrooms, but I'm not really sure what the objective of in the backrooms even is, except for like running around and not dying. What's another... What should I draw? Apple. When all else fails, draw apple. Remember Annoying Orange? You remember Annoying Orange? That was terrifying. He's not that creepy. Did he have eyebrows? Yeah, let's draw. Tattoo apple? No, this is my horror demons. If you ever wanna, word of advice, people, if you ever wanna draw something really terrifying, just draw really realistic eyes on something that's like cute. And then draw teeth, and then draw a lot of gaps in between the teeth. Just give them a lot of gum. You make things like 10 times scarier. I remember when Tobuscus was still big. I don't know what that is. Childhood? I have no idea what that is. Wow, this is kind of terrifying. It's mildly scary. Wait. Can you play the grocery store worker that interacted with the fruits? What? I've never heard of that. It was a YouTuber I watched? Ooh. Never heard of that person. I'm thinking of that dog that's like what's that dog called? Let me do it for you. 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 Can I do it for you? Yeah. Eyeball. I don't even remember what happened with Annoying Orange, to be honest. Hello. I don't know what to draw. Alright, let's just work on that. If I think of something else, I'll just start. Hello. How are we doing? We're doing well. I'm gonna try to find and bring up my reference images and find them. How are you doing? Only 2 seasons apparently of Annoying Orange? I feel like the impact that Annoying Orange had was a lot bigger than only having 2 seasons. That thing was traumatizing. That's like traumatizing. For only being like 2 seasons. Hot though? Yeah, the weather's getting warmer. Where I live, it means the start of rainy season, so that's fun. When it starts to rain and then it gets like hot. And then it gets sad. Well, not sad, but concerning, because when you're indoors you hear the loud crack of thunder and you're like, oh boy, it's starting again. It's starting to rain. Oh no, right? A lot of, oh no, I didn't bring an umbrella. I don't own an umbrella. I probably should. I should probably get an umbrella. But at the same time, I'm like, it's okay. I'll just run for it. It says it feels like 37 degrees Celsius. How much is that in Fahrenheit? I only know Celsius in cold weather terms, like -1. Here it's so hot? Yeah, it's hot. Everywhere. How hot is 37? Is that like 80? 80 degrees Celsius? I think. Right? I'm not sure. I actually don't know. The pool's warm? Ooh. 98 Fahrenheit. What? That's like almost 100. Wow. I actually don't know how hot it is here. Every single day I'm like, oh well, the weather. I'm indoors a lot of the time, so I don't really look at the weather, to be honest. I'm not outdoors enough to really care. And every other time somebody asks me, they're like, oh, what'd you do? Did you go outside today? I was like, no. Like, maybe for a brief second in the morning, but all day long I don't go outside. There are some people who like to go outside and go for walks. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'll just stay inside. That's okay. You do you. Yeah, 98 degrees Fahrenheit is hot. How? I don't know. Let me look it up. How hot is it here? Well, I mean, it's nighttime. Valid excuse to not touch grass. Yeah, it's too hot outside. Okay, it says it is 83 degrees Fahrenheit. In Celsius, it's 28. According to Google, apparently. 83 or 28 degrees Celsius. That's not bad. 83 isn't that bad. Okay, 90, that's insane. Okay, 100 degrees, that's hot. But, you know, 80 is nice. I mean, I grew up in an area where the weather would get to, I want to say, rewind time, yeah. The weather where I used to live would get to maybe 100 on a good day. It used to get much hotter than that on the usual, and we'd just be like, yeah, that's normal weather. It's not that bad. If it's like super hot, You just don't go outside. Easy. Or you just stay in the shade. I don't know how much water I went through. Do you have AC? Do you have AC? I mean, if you have AC, it's like, okay, yeah, I do. Yeah, then you're fine. Oh, but you go out, yeah. Is it like dry heat or is it a type of like muggy heat? You know how like sometimes when you go outside and it's like hot, it feels like the temp has been consistently at or over 100. Oof. Oof. That sucks. I hope it gets better. Well, I don't know if it will, but... It's humid? Yikes. Humid. That's not good. Humid. Oof. Like, the worst kind of heat is the weather that's muggy. Like, I think I would prefer dry heat over, like, you know, this sticky kind of hot. Where you go outside and you just start sweating. Because I have been in weather where it's really, really hot, but there's a wind. There's like a really nice breeze, so you don't feel the heat as much. I don't know if anybody's been to like California or places like that where a lot of mountains happen. Like there's a lot of mountainous areas. But it's really cool. Like a cool type of heat. Yeah, dry heat's nice. Like muggy heat, oh gosh, no. Toronto is hot. Like sticky hot. Bad. You go outside and then you are just dripping. That's how it is. Because it's humid. You have the big lake. There's like a big area of water right next to you, so when you go out, there's like you really get hot. But other than that, it's not that bad. I mean, I stay indoors most of the time, so I can't say anything. Any single time it gets like a little bit over 86, I'm like, I'm not going outside. The worst was when I was in school and they would make everybody go outside. They're like, hey everybody, it's time to go outside for recess, when I was in elementary school. I was like, no. So in those times, what I used to do is I would volunteer at the library, and then I would just hang out. I would pretend to reorganize books at the library so that I wouldn't have to go outside. And I would do that in the wintertime too, because in the wintertime it gets really cold. So not only do I just too cold or it's too hot, like there is no in between. There's no in between, unfortunately. I hope that the rain is projected later in the week and cool things down for a bit. Yeah! Yeah, rain's nice. Although it does make things a little bit warm. Like hot. Let me look. There we go. Okay, there we go. I had to go find some of my references. Let's just do all my rendering on a single layer again. Because my background's right here. And let's just take a white brush. No. Background. My one gripe about CSP is this lag. Is this lag? It's so annoying. Could be brush correction? No, it's just when you work with large textured brushes, it does tend to do this. I accidentally resized my canvas. Dun, dun, dun. For some reason, this brush doesn't have that issue. Like, you see the size of this? The canvas is at 3,000 by 5,000. My marker brush is struggling. This brush is kind of struggling. But like for smaller details like this, it's pretty good. Oh, where did I put that layer? Have you guys watched the recent episodes of Apothecary Diaries? I am... Well, they had a hiatus last week, but I'm really looking forward to seeing the new episode. I was recommending to a friend of mine. I was recommending it to a friend of mine, and I was like, hey, there's like this really, really good anime. You should watch it, you know? And they were like, oh, I don't know. Like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. I was like, oh no, it's like really, really good. Like, it's like a detective anime. Like, yeah, that's better. What the heck? Why? What did I do here? Why are my layers a mess? What the heck? Nope, that's not it. This is eyes. Blue da ba dee ba da da ba dee da ba da. Blue da ba dee ba da da. You know what I've been doing recently? I've been practicing some of my singing. What? What the heck? I'm like... artists who can sing versus artists who can't sing. I don't know. I've been wanting to learn, like, how to sing. I've been practicing. I've been, like, looking up stuff. What's really hard about... I swear to God, what layer is this on? I know there's a button for it. I know there's a button for this. It's like, select layer. There it is. Oh, it's you. Bruh. Merge. How do I merge layers in Clip Studio Paint? New vector layer, new layer folder, transfer, create layer mask. Oh boy. I don't know how to merge. It's fine. We'll just leave it like this. But what's really difficult about singing is that it's not like an instrument, because with an instrument you can just kind of practice over and over again until you get things right, right? Like you can hear the differences when you play. But when you're singing, it's kind of hard because you have to like keep... Well, first of all, you have to know your pitch. And for some people, it's hard to hear that difference if you're not used to it. So they recommend if you record yourself and you listen back to it and you can kind of figure out what's wrong. Let me delete this. What is that? Practice makes perfect. True. Yeah, I've been listening to my own karaoke. My own karaoke VODs. Or like what I listen like I try to listen to myself recording. I make a little recording of myself and I try to sing a song. And I'm like, yeah, that's I need more practice. That's okay, we'll get there. I want to like at least get better at singing. to the point where like I can sing songs semi decently and kind of like know how to sing songs, because right now I think my main issue is that I don't know how to sing properly. Like I know how to sing, but when I sing there's like multiple different types of singing that I want to do. Like when I sing, my main instinct is to like go into like a why did I do this to myself? I put the light layer on top of the dark, and now it's really confusing. So I'm essentially just painting the light in. Like when I, for example, when I sing a song, right? I don't know. What song? Smash? What do you mean? I notorious. Somebody once told me the world was... I don't know. Smash Mouth. I don't know what example is on. Like, there's a difference between... What song is there? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Versus, like... I don't know, singing it actually. Like... Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Or like... I don't know, there's like so many different ways you could sing something. It's really hard. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say... Singing is very diverse, exactly. Like, it's really... I don't know when I sing, like, what I should be doing. I don't know what I should be, like... And then I listen to people sing. I listen to, like, what other people do, and I'm like, oh gosh. I don't know what they're doing. Sing how you want. It'll develop as you do it more. True. It's like with art. I think some people want to develop their own style. Like you kind of develop a singing style as well as like as you would a art style, I think. How would... Why are none of my brushes blending right now? I'm just gonna draw on a completely different layer. This is not... I don't know how to merge layers on CSP. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna draw everything on new layers. Would you say unique art style comes from copying many different art styles and blending them in your own way? Yeah. That is how art works. Like, you're in a way inspired by different artists, and through that, right, through, I guess, looking at other artists and being inspired, you develop your own style. And I think that's the case for, like, everything, really. Like, not even like major what's it called, when you talk to a big artist, for example, and you ask them, hey, what inspires you, a lot of them will say other artists. They all have their own favorite artists that they're like, oh, I really like this one artist. Like, for example, if you ask a rock guitarist and you say, who is your biggest influence, a lot of them will say stuff like Led Zeppelin or Jimmy, I forgot that guy's name. There's like a lot of famous guitarists out there. So a lot of them will say like, oh, this really big guitarist, this other type of like artist and stuff like that. So I don't think it's just one type. Jim Hendrix, yeah. I wouldn't say it's like one type of you know what I need to do? I need to make folders or something. Whoa. What's whoa? I actually don't know what I'm doing. If you think this is impressive, it's not. Just know that at all times, I genuinely don't know what I'm doing. Like, you come onto my stream and you're like, oh wow, you're so talented. You do music and you do all like this stuff. I'm like, no. It's a double-edged sword sometimes. I see a lot of music producers inspired by only one or two producers and never manage to develop their own style. I mean, if that's what they want, there's nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of artists out there who've only done one thing their entire life, and it's not bad. It's fine. You can do everything? Yeah, you can do everything if you want to. You can do whatever you want. That you put your mind to. Not bad music at all most of the time, it just sounds like someone else. Well, I would rather... Well, I don't know. Oh, music? Or even art. it's like a roller coaster. Like it goes up and down. How do I illustrate this? So like, have you ever seen that graph that's like this, and then it looks like this, and then this line goes through it? This line right here is when you learn art, or when you learn how to do a skill. This is your actual skill. So when you learn, the more you learn something, your skill increases, but then your perceived skill like goes down. You reach a point where you're like, oh, I suck at this thing. Because you're still learning, right? You're still learning something and then you think that you suck. But then you continue learning and you're like, oh no, it's getting better. But then you learn more and you're like, oh no, it's like, I'm so good at this. And then you learn more and then you realize, oh man, I know nothing. And then you continue. I think that's how it goes. And people who, I guess, inspire by one or two artists and they never bother to like change or learn anything else, maybe they're in that stage of like, I'm so good, and then they feel like the need to stop, and then they don't feel the need to like do anything else. And maybe that's something that they're okay with. Like, if they decide that that's their own thing that they want to, like, learn, I think it's okay. Picking up something doesn't always work out unless you keep at it. True. If you want to learn how to do a skill, I don't think it's a bad idea to copy from somebody else. But only as like a starting point. But if you decide at some point like, oh, I've reached the peak of my ability, I'm not going to learn anything else, well, I guess that's your own choice. But like, I guess someone at some point has to point out to you that that's hindering your growth at learning something, you know? You know, I realize I have side buttons. I have buttons on my... I have buttons on my drawing tablet. I never use it. Oh. Uh-oh. I forgot I had these buttons. That's funny. What color do I want to do this? Which is why, I don't know, I feel like whenever I do things, I never get anywhere because I'm so focused on like 3 different types of hobbies. Because I'm like, oh, I want to learn guitar, I want to learn singing, I want to do like drawing, I want to learn music composition, I want to do like all these stuff. And then because I'm not doing it consistently enough, I feel like I don't actually get anywhere with it. I'm like a jack of all trades and master of none. Which, like, on paper looks impressive because it's like, oh wow, you know how to do all these things. It's not actually a good thing. It's really not, because compared to somebody who's been doing one thing their entire life, like let's say they've done piano and they're like a grandmaster piano and they've gone to concerts and they won awards, versus somebody who dabbles a little bit here in piano and dabbles a little bit in guitar and then dabbles a little bit in violin and they pick up the flute and they just never seem to settle down with an instrument. That's me. It's all about choice. True. Like, I enjoy learning new things. So personally, whenever like I do stuff, it's like, oh, it's because I enjoy it and I want to do it. But at the same time, there's a part of me that's like, maybe I should. Maybe this would benefit me more if I like hard focused on one thing and I just did that one thing and I didn't like get distracted and do other things. I pick up something interesting to drop when it gets hard. Oof. Dealt. But not like when you... It's not because it's hard. It's just I don't have time to focus on everything. Relatable, sometimes you understand things and trying lots of different stuff you wouldn't otherwise do. True! Yeah, like... How else would you know that something works out for you if you didn't try it? I guess. That is also a thing. Sometimes there's like... Sometimes there's things that you just wouldn't know. But I would like to be super good at like one thing, at least one thing. I don't know. That's the reason why I started streaming, by the way. I was like, I want something that I can use and hone my talents in. Like, I'm interested in all of these things, but I don't have a chance to actually do anything with it. Maybe I should, like, I don't know, be a content creator, and then that way I can use all my skills. Like, I like drawing, I like drawing, I like video editing, I like music, I like all these things. And then I get to do all that here, like streaming. So in a way, I guess it's a good thing. You know, I recently got advice from a guy that told me to really utilize whatever you're good at and excel at it. That's good advice. I like to use the My Little Pony analogy. You know that... I don't know if some of y'all are My Little Pony fans, but there is a group of ponies. I honestly was. There's a group of ponies in My Little Pony called the Cutie Mark Crusaders. I'm talking about like My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, not the 90s show. There is a group called Friendship is Magic, the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and their entire, I guess, arc in the entire series was trying to discover who they are and what their purpose, I guess, in life was and what they wanted to do, like what their passions were. And at the end of it, they did realize that even though they got their cutie mark in something completely different that they wanted, they were still able to, I guess, keep their passion and decide that, like, even though they really, really liked it, it wasn't a part of them. This needs to be darker. Yeah. So even though that whatever they were doing, like, what's her name? Scootaloo? Her passion was, what the heck is it? Racing with the skateboard? Like a flying skateboard kind of thing. I don't remember their names. She was the tomboy kind of character with, like, the wings. She couldn't really fly because she was too small. But she really, really, really wanted to, like, be one of those, like, flying derby people. Honestly, I don't remember the story. But I believe at the end of their storyline, they were like, oh, you know, I think she did achieve her dream. They got cutie marks related to the Cutie Mark Crusaders. But then they realized it wasn't, like, the be-all end-all. They're like, oh, I can still pursue my hobbies without having it be, like, a part of my life. Yeah, Skidaloo. I wish my brushes were more consistent. Remember Scooter? Yeah. I remember. Gosh. Maybe I should get a new tab again? You should. If you would like to draw, do it. Honestly, I make blueprints for Minecraft, so it should be easier. There's actually, if you like pixel art, there is a new type of software coming out for pixel. One of the Asper It's a pixel art drawing software, Asper, where if you draw something, you can actually, they're making it so that you can rotate things in 3D and import it into Minecraft. That's pretty cool. You can change the size and scale of the items. You can draw things vertically. Like, for example, like if you draw something like this, right? Like for example, you want to draw a bridge and you draw it sideways like this. So this is the side. This is going to be the front. It'll put these two images together as pixel art and then draw it from an angle, right? It'll like put it on a plane and you can rotate it 3D. And then there's an option to import into Minecraft, which is pretty cool. They're still working on it though. I don't think it's actually come out fully. But I remember seeing like a Twitter post of it and going like, oh, that's cool. don't think I've ever seen that before. I'll test it out then, yeah. Pretty cool. When it comes out, I believe it's still being worked on at the moment. Has some stuff in the works already. Cool. They're huge. I may plan to stream the next project. Cool. Sounds fun. I currently want to doing is Castle Oblivion from Kingdom Hearts. Ooh, I don't know Kingdom Hearts very well, so. Hello, chippy chippy chappa chappa mare mare boom boom. Chippy chippy chappa chappa mare mare. Does everybody do that to you when they see your username? They sing chippy chippy chappa chappa mare mare boom boom. The drawing is a crazy design castle. Fun. Was this about a fish? Fish want me. The full title was Fish Want Me, Women Fear Me, but it was too long, so I just put Fish Want Me. Fish want me for real. Most people do, yeah. What is this brush? You want fish too? Yeah. Well, fish want me. Women, women want me. No, women don't want me. Fish want me. Fish is so tasty. They are, but they're also cute. Fish are friends. Fish are friends. Yo got game, Oli. Nah, women don't want me. Fish want me. Women and fishes. Yeah, I wish. Well, I mean, fish are easy. If you want fish, just stand outside with a like a worm in your hands, and then stand outside with a worm in your hand, and then fish will come. You got those guitar skills, yeah. I'm pretty sure you understand outside the fish can't come. They can if they try hard enough. You look like a goober? No. Fish want me. They want me bad. They want me for real. If I believe you're right, yeah. Obviously, if I try hard enough, they'll come. And be like, hey, all the single fishes. All the single fishes who appear in the club tonight. I just need more worms, yeah. Luckily there's a lot of worms. Yeah. I just gotta go outside and I gotta like shake some worms. Or I don't know, I'll just go to the beach or something. If I go to the beach or if I stand by the river, like a big body of water, I think worms will come. We heading worms want you now, yeah. You know that meme that's like you know that meme that's like, oh, damn, you like girls and guys, but you still don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend? Damn, no one wants you for real. That's me, but with worms and fish. Dang, you're standing outside with all those fish and those worms? Damn, no one wants you for real. Damn. But I remember as I said when I was drawing this thing, I wanted to. You got no fish? Fishless? No! I'm fishless. I'm fishless for real. I keep doing that accidentally. It gets stuck on the hand tool. I'm fishless. And I'm wormless. I was thinking about you yesterday. I was like, man, I haven't caught the guitar lady in a while. Is that my identity now? I'm on the guitar lady? Yeah, okay. No, I'm just John. I could become worm and fish lady. Do I rebrand? Do I become like a fish VTuber? Worms VTuber. I actually have not seen a Worms VTuber. To be honest, to attract the fish is true. If I were to be a worm VTuber, my slogan, my catchphrase would be like, gosh, what would I say? Hey, hi, my name is Wriggler. Hi, my name is Wrigley, the worm. Hey, who the fish? Who fish is single here tonight? Hey. Hi, you raggedy wriggle. Are you ready to wriggle? Are you ready to get down? Let's do the worm dance. Very... Look, I'm listening to wee fishing music. It's very fitting. We're ready to mingle. We're ready to wriggle. We're ready to... wriggle and mingle, yeah. Fish and women want me. Maybe the strategies be worms all along. Maybe. Yeah, I don't remember what I was doing with this. Pro strat. Just be worm. Be worm, easy. You walk in the street getting canceled by women and you're at the beach to get catcalled by fishes. Oof. Okay. I believe it. Heck yeah. Got that charismatic aura? I don't know. If I riz anybody, it's solely because of my I don't know. My pathetic energy. They're like, oh, I feel so bad. I walk in front of them, I trip. My pathetic energy is crazy. I walk in front of them, I trip, I spill all these worms out of my pocket. And I go, oh no. Oh no, I dropped all my worms. Oh no, I dropped all my worms. Can you... Can you help pick them up? Help me gather my worms, please. Exactly. It's the 21st century tactic that we need. It may not work 100% of the time, but it might work. I don't want to go on a date, yeah. Be like, oh, thank you so much for helping me pick up my worms. I would love to repay you sometime. Would you like to go out? I'll buy you a coffee. There you go. 100% Riz. That's how you do it. If you want to Riz somebody, just drop that line. Boom, exactly. Yeah. There you go. Dating tips. The things that you learn on this stream. Surely you've been successful? Maybe. I don't know. With, like, women? I don't know what that sound was. I don't know where fish is. Well, the fish love me when I stick my hand in the fish tank. I don't know. Fish love when I stick my hand in the fish tank. Other than that, it's a successful riz. They like my hands. Not like a fart. That was me sucking on the inside of my mouth. So when they do like this. Do they eat your old skin? I don't know. They're like those little cleaner fishes. You know those like cleaner fishes that like to like eat your... They like to eat your skin? Or like your hand or something? That's like those type of fish. So probably. Have you ever been to those places where you can stick your feet in the pool and then they eat your feet? They like nibble them? Have you ever been to one of those? I've seen them. I've never tried it myself. But all the talk about fishes made me hungry. Yeah, never been. I see them once in a while. They're especially common in Asia. I feel like I've been to one a long time ago. My mom and sister wrote me in. How'd it feel? You draw good? No, I do not. It's so bad. I have to redo his hair. This is, like, bothering me. It's so bad! It tickled? I'd imagine so, yeah. Okay. I'm just so bad you're being the second coming of the Mona Lisa. No. Trust me, this is not good. Coming from an artist. I guarantee you this sucks. Like, this is the worst thing that you'll ever see. Fake news. It's bad. That's not true. It's bad. That's the reason why I never finish any of my art pieces. I stare at it and I'm like, oh, it sucks. It's not bad. It does look like it to me. This is throwing me off so bad. You play guitar well and you draw well? Debatable. Improvement is good, don't beat yourself up. I don't know. Debatable. It is debatable. My guitar skills are effy at best, and my drawing skills are a sham. My drawing skills are debatable. I don't think you can call it a skill. Debatable? It's, I don't know. I'll find the most horrible piece of art I can find. Show you horrible art. This might be mine. No. It's fine. We don't need to compare our horrible art. Art is good, say it. It's okay. It's okay. Like, I could see, like, 10 million improvements. I could see so many improvements, like... Oh god, so many things. His face looks weird. His face is off. His eyes are weird. His arm is weird. And the shading's weird. Everything sucks. You can see improvement, exactly. I can see the improvement. I know what I need to work on. I know what I need to fix, but... At the moment when I look at my art, it doesn't suck. It does suck. Because there's things that, like, I can see that suck. That, like, are, like, obviously bad. Not gonna lie, from a non-artist, I would be able to tell this from a studio art piece. It's not good. If I leave $50 for this, I don't know. That's because I'm broken cheap. Well, yeah, considering the, like, average amount of commissions, that's, like, fine. It's like... It's like... Got problems. Oh, these are my sketch layers, okay. No, oh, yeah. Not an artist, but I follow a lot. Yeah, I follow a lot of artists too. Is above average? I don't know. Like hypnosis, you're just gonna keep repeating it. Okay. Thank you. Like, personally, I don't know. Pirate is good. I'll say it, but I don't think so. This is your child. Thank you. That's not working right now. Oh god. Oh no, cause like when I when I look at it, I'm like, oh gosh, there's so much. Look at it and tell me what you like about it. Not very much. What do I like about it? Not a lot. I like the colors, I guess. I like the color blue. You know, you got artist brain, it's alright, yeah. Are you my therapist? What is this? I feel like I'm talking to like a therapist. They're like, what do you like about yourself? Wow. I'm just saying that's what this feels like. That does sound like it. Yep. Sorry, no, it's okay. It's funny. I was going to thank you. I'll just say thank you. I'm not gonna say anything else. Because there's like a lot. What else though? I don't know. I drew this like maybe 3 years. A couple years, no, last year. So the art style's a little bit different. I like the ice. The pose feels natural. I think it's well done. Thank you. I drew this without any understanding of anatomy. He kind of just standing there. So. Honestly, it's not bad. I think I need to fix his face. Anatomy not understood is still pretty good. I think this is better. To be fair, I think this is better. This one I drew like last year, and then this one I drew like recently. Yeah, I can work on it. I have to like redo the whole thing, I think. If I do, I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing. I'm just putting colors down, I'm putting the shading, and then I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna put everything into a folder and just redraw the whole thing again. That's the only way to fix it. I have to redo the whole thing. Javi said it's not bad. This one I don't think is bad. I don't think this one's bad. This one, on the other hand, I need to redo it. I need to redo the whole thing. It's not that it's like... I need to redo it. Like, there's so much that needs to be redone. It'd be amazing. Maybe, but am I gonna finish it? I don't know. I'll see you finish. Oh boy. Oh, about that, Chief. I hope you do. Maybe. What I was doing over here. Not to rush it. True. I also get bored quick and never finish stuff, so I just do something else and come back to it. Oh gosh, you do not want to see the amount of pieces. I have done that too. I'm like, I'll work on something else. I'll come back to it. I do actually. So many. So many pieces. Let's see here. Let me open this one. I was working on this. This is supposed to be a room background. I have so much to do here that I was like, I'm gonna come back to this later, and then I never did. Yeah, it's a little detailed. Here. This is all, what's it called? 3D model. I had a 3D model everything, and then I had to like draw the lines. Looks like a Blender project? Yeah, it's 3D. This is all done in 3D. And then I had to like draw the lines in. Man, that's my room. Or what's going to be my room. When I finish it. That's my desk. You can see the details. Whoops. Everything that's in blue is stuff I need to redraw. So like these books. This flower pot. These windows. This bed. And then what else do I have? A lot of my art is on my... A lot of my art is on my iPad. Yeah, that's sick, thank you. Wait, 1 second, let me see. I feel like I did this last stream. Or like 2 streams ago. I guess I should do something recent. Where is it? So far I'm only seeing really cool and school stuff. Maybe. Let me add... Huh? Let me add a... Hold up. I'm gonna try to screen share my stuff. 1 second. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get it to work. Wait, it's not working. What? Okay. I'm trying to get my iPad to screen share onto this computer, but it's not working. I was gonna show you guys something I was working on. I'll show you guys something I'm working on. I have a couple of things, like my starting a school screen that I've been working on drawing. Quack. Hello. How are you? Hello, Roach and Bread. I find that making your own stuff is great. Yeah. I do it because I'm broke. I have no money.
Hello there.
Hello there. I have no money, so... Broken and talented. Honestly, half the skills I picked up is because I just couldn't buy anything. Like, yeah, I could hire an artist, but I don't. I'm not entirely sure what's not picking up. That's one way to start. True. Oh. 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 I see the issue. My IP is different and I don't know how to change that. Aw. My IP is different, that's why It's ending in a 0 when it's supposed to be a 2. Oh, maybe it's this. Settings? Hackerman. Yeah. How do you run something as administrator? Question. Because all I'm seeing is like open, pin to taskbar, app settings, rate and review, share, uninstall. You right click? Yeah, I'm doing that. Right click, run as administrator. Not letting me. Let me look it up. Google. See here. How to run Windows. Run as administrator when not there. Run as administrator not working. It says right click the program's exe file. More. It says exe file, select properties and go to compatibility, then run this program as an administrator. Or Windows R. And then I typed in the name. Control Shift Enter. Shoot. It says I couldn't find it. Okay, I'm gonna go to run app as administrator. As a fun and relaxing train to catch while doing a physics exam, I'm gonna go catch up with some anime. Have a great one. Thank you. I hope you have a good time. And thank you for stopping by. Okay, I see. Does it not work the normal way? It's not a app. What the heck? Okay, now my audio is delaying. It's a Windows, what's it called? It's a Windows application. It's called Air Screen Mirroring Receiver, because whenever I try to use the other one, I've been trying using Lonely Screen and Lonely Screen doesn't work either. It used to work in the past. I don't know what happened. Yeah, my IP is different. Let me look up how Wi-Fi works for 1 sec. Why is my IP different even though I'm on the same Wi-Fi network? Your computer may have a different IP address each time it connects due to the dynamic host configuration protocol. You got a VPN? No. It's a DHCP. What is an IP conflict? Yeah, DHCP, it's it's what happens when you connect to a router. You don't want the same IP address because then it causes confusion. And I'm not sure if that's the problem with this here. Then you get IP conflict, exactly. I'm looking up it right now, like ports. Configure DNS. I'm baffled you need that though. I'm trying to figure out why this is not working. What was the thing called? DNS, I think. Oh, what if I do this? I can do this manually. What if I add 2 servers? The stuff you're trying to run is admin? Oh, it's called Air Screen Mirroring Receiver. That's crazy. This thing used to work. It was working. Honestly, my PC is like all kinds of buggy. Okay, we can't do it. It can't run Valorant. Valorant's having issues. League of Legends is having issues. It won't connect to my iPad. Screen mirror receiver, yeah. Maybe you need a clean install. Oh, you mean like I need to completely remove Windows and re-download Windows again? Do I need to reinstall Windows? Know everything? I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. Empty a factory resetting and redo it. I don't know about that one. That's gonna be hard. Also, you should. Yeah, that'd be good. Like it would fix a lot of things probably. Like my storage issues. I have all these programs that are probably bloating my CPU that I don't need. But you know how long it's gonna take for this to do? At some point your PC needs it. It's gonna take forever. You have to make sure you don't forget to take things you want to keep because it wipes everything. Huh. I did it, which took me 2 hours. I think for me it would take a lot longer than that. Depends on how much you have. Let me look at my storage. I have, for reference, I have 1 terabyte of storage. I believe I have 980 something gigabytes used. I'd have to delete every single game off my computer. That'd be quick, or that would suck. System storage. Yeah, I have 930 gigabytes used. $930 out of 1 terabyte. I have 1 terabyte HDF and 500 gigabytes SSD. I mean, I have 2 terabyte. I have 1 terabyte SSD and I have another terabyte SSD. So together, I have 793 gigabytes plus 223 gigabytes, as well as an external hard drive, an external SSD that's using 412 gigabytes. So if I combine both of those drives and then put it on to my backup SSD, I don't think it's going to store everything. Where am I supposed to put all that stuff? It'll take you an evening while you wait and then cook and eat dinner. That's like half done. How do you export everything at the same time, though? Also, opening that program is causing my mic to be delayed now, which is really weird. That's the painful part. I have to do it manually. I can't just like back it up and then like put it back. Because then I'm not going to remember half the stuff I have downloaded. Isn't that so weird? Opening that program, you can if you run cloud. What is cloud? Like iCloud? That caused my audio to like echo now. Before it was running fine in latency, but now it's lagging. I'm actually not sure what it is. It's a thing that says your file's online rather than on your PC. I don't know if I can... Like, is there anything online that has, like, unlimited storage for cloud? Because I know you have to buy cloud storage. It depends on how much you need to save. Well, I don't know how much of it is games. Let me look at my storage. Because as a streamer, right, I have all these assets. And that takes up a lot of space. But as for like solely games and stuff, probably not that much. Like I can probably delete every single Steam game. And that'll probably save up a lot of space because I know just alone, Genshin, Monster Hunter, like Valorant and all this stuff, are pretty huge games, so the storage that it takes up is quite a lot. Games can be discarded except for those who save progress locally. I think when you do Steam, when I run Steam, all the save files get saved locally. It doesn't save within Steam itself. I had issues and now I don't have any. That probably would help. I probably have a virus. I think I have a virus or something. Resetting every 4 to 5 years is good. I've had this PC for not even like 3 years. I bought this PC in 2022. I do it every year. That's insane. I don't know if I could do that. This should be fine. Yeah, but I'm thinking about all my programs that I have to re-download. I had to have... You know how many things I'd have to re-download? I'd have to re-download all of my music programs. Only backing up what you want to keep is pain. Yeah, like backing up files of what I want to save is one thing. But re-downloading every single application that I use on the daily and then the ones that I use occasionally is gonna be a lot. Like I'd have to re-download OBS, I'd have to re-download oh my god, mix it up. And then I'd have to re-import the settings. And then OBS on its own to set up is a nightmare. Well, unless I export the profile. OBS is like 3 minutes to download the program, but if I want to reset my my sources and my scenes and everything like that that goes into it, my filters, my mic filters. My mic filters are a pain. I have to reset all those. And then I have to reset all of my sound settings. Because my filters programs and all the VST filters and plugins, they do not save. You can export your profile. You can export your profile, but the filters will not save. Speaking from experience, I have transferred my profile over to my laptop. And a lot of things do not carry over. If you do not have the original files in the right folders, it will not find them. So it's like really, really difficult. Speak unfiltered fixed. I wouldn't recommend that. Watch this. I'm gonna turn off all of my filters. And this is what it sounds like. You can't hear me anymore because I don't have a gain on. Without a filter, my mic is super quiet. And I'd have to basically yell into my mic. Like, it's really, really quiet. I can hear you, yeah, really, really quietly. And then I bring back the gain. And then I have to add the rest of my stuff. Like my EQ, my expander, which makes me a little bit louder, my compressor, my limiter. Because if I didn't have my limiter, my compressor, or my expander, or my EQ, if I made a really, really loud noise, the mic would just peak out. I did mess with my sound filters a little bit while ago. I did that. And then I did take screenshots of all my filter settings, but it's just going to be a pain to re-download all those VST files. I do recommend you reset eventually, like next year or the year after. At that point, I might as well just get a new PC. I might as well just buy a new PC. It gets rid of everything, so just kick viruses and trash away. Hey! But, like, that's the only way. I've had mine for 5 years and I wish I could buy a new PC. I can't afford a new PC either, but at that point I might as well just get a new one. I would still use this PC. It's expensive. What's your definition of expensive? Because you could get like a semi-decent PC for maybe like 600. But keep in mind, this is not like a high-end PC. I am using a 2060. I don't even have a 2080. I don't have a 3060. I have a 2060. My own PC is worth more. Yeah. Yo, me too. Heck yeah. I have 2060. Let's go. I built mine from the ground up. Oh. I bought mine pre-built. I actually, for me, I think the seller is one of those people who resell stuff off of like one of those PC builders, or like people who use the scraps for running like a PC, like crypto chain. I think, I don't know, but they were selling a bunch of these PCs. How much did it cost? A lot. A lot. I don't like buying that, but it is very cheap. It wasn't cheap, it was expensive. But for what I wanted from a PC, it was worth it to me. But looking back now, I probably could have just bought it, like built it myself. Expensive for you, cheap for him, probably. Do you know how much a model costs? It's about that price. Like a live 2D model. It was 2,800. Yeah. So when I first started streaming, I was like, I'm gonna go buy a PC. And then I had no money for anything else. So for a good while, I started off as a PNG streamer, and then I was a 3D. I learned how to make a 3D. And then I learned how to do everything else. My PC cost 2,100 euros 5 years ago. Pretty cheap for the time. That's considered cheap. It's alright. Euros though. In USD, that's like, yeah, it's probably about the same cost as my PC. Although nowadays, I think if you were to buy a better computer, it would be as expensive. Probably even more. Like, what's the newest NVIDIA graphics card? The 5000 series? If you're a PNG or 3D, I still watch. Thank you. $40.70. Oh, I thought it was a 500. We're not there yet. Not yet. Okay. There's like a part of me that thought we were at the 5,000 series. They aren't worth now. What's the competition? Is it the AT something? Intel. Or AMD. Yeah, AMD, that's what I'm thinking of. NVIDIA is the best for gaming, in my opinion. Yeah. I know they have the new software in their graphics card program, which limits a lot of GPU, right? It optimizes your GPU for gaming. I forgot what it's called. Yeah. It's their version of some kind of I think this is it. No. When you get money, you can get a bigger, better PC. I wish for you to find $3 billion on the street. Thank you. May we all find money and somehow win the lottery. Yep. I gotta prepare for work. I'm hella late. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for chatting with me for so long. Good luck at work. Have fun. Thank you. I had an awesome time. We're an awesome chatter. Thank you. You are too. Honestly, half the work I do would not be F chat isn't there. Your art is amazing. I wish you luck with women, fishes, and worms. You too. May you get May you get worms. Wait, no, that's bad. Oh no. No, you don't worms. No, don't get worms. You know that meme that's like oh no, don't die, you're too hot, haha. What was that meme? It's like, oh no, don't die, you're too sexy, haha. Like the F boy, what they say. Don't get worms. Get fishes. Wait, no. Catch fishes, get bitches. There you go. There's your saying. Thank you. Have good fun at work. Yeah. Don't get worms. Thank you, have fun. Yeah, I will. I probably have to go soon. I have to go to bed. Not worms, fishes. Yeah. Hopefully you never get worms. Don't eat raw food. If you do, make sure it's from a reputable place. Yeah, don't eat worms. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't know. I don't wanna overly render this thing because I wanna redo the whole thing. I wanna redraw the whole thing. You know what? These clouds are really nice. Me at the end of stream. Wait. Hi. Meow. I had to join. You were too lonely. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how I feel about that. When I'm alone, I talk to myself and then I start making jokes. Me at the end of stream. It's so funny whenever like everyone leaves because they're doing their own thing. They have their own lives. That's fine. But I find it really funny whenever I start talking to myself when I think that nobody's here. and then people join and they follow and I'm like, oh, you were here. There's people lurking. Oh, that's awkward. Where did he get what? Like I'll be talking to myself and I'm like, oh no. There's people talking the entire time when I'm like just yapping to myself. All that beauty. For your mom. I don't know. I have this one joke I really want to make, but I don't know how to lead into it. Say it. There's only two sexes. The one I had with your mom and the one I had with your dad. But yeah, I'm redrawing this. I'm gonna hate it, but I have to do it. I think this is his sketch. No, that was his hair. Who's that? I don't know. Some random dude. I kind of just draw characters based off of vibes. I kind of just draw stuff based off of. I'm gonna draw a dude. You know? I'm gonna draw a dude with dark hair and blue eyes. You play any video games? Yeah. I play Skyrim. I play a lot of video games, actually. Recently, a couple of the series I've been playing. I'm playing, not Fortnite, no. I don't play a lot of FPS. I wanted to play Valorant today, but I didn't. Because my computer refuses to play it. I really, really wanted to play Valorant today. I wanted to start my Toxic Gamer arc, but my PC just hates me. Clash Royale? Is that Clash of Clans? I don't think so. And there's probably more fences. But it's behind the dude zone. I'm not gonna draw it. It's two different things? Then I probably haven't heard of it. I got Clash Royale and Clash of Clans. I remember when Clash of Clans used to be super popular way back in the early 2000s. They're bringing it back now, though. Gotta go. Sorry I couldn't chat more. Thanks for the stream, though. You're cool. Thank you. I feel like I'm yapping too much. No, don't worry about it. I like when people yap. Bye, nice stream, by the way. Thank you. Quick question. What flavor is a lollipop? It's yellow, so pineapple. Pineapple. We're not gonna be boring and say lemon. His face is weird. Nice, I respect it. Yeah. Okay. I think the face is a little odd. Hello, Malik Android. Welcome. How are you? Hmm. I have to redraw the whole thing. Oopsies. Nice finishing some things before going to sleep. Nice. I should probably go to sleep too. Not gonna lie. How are those drawings going? Well, look at this. What the dog doing? What the dog doing? Yeah, that's what I was doing. Outside of this. I got some rendering for this guy done. I'm gonna redraw him though. Not the annoying orange distant apple cousin. Yeah. It's the legally distinct annoying orange. Just different enough to be legally distinct. The yeah, we're doing well. I feel like I've been getting stuff done. Kind of. I opened this up just in case I didn't feel like working on Dude. But I decided in the end we're gonna work on him. I'm gonna have to like find a reference for this arm. Hmm. I don't know. I need to do anatomy studies. Yeah, I think that's better. Wait a minute. No. Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh, that's a lot better. Look at this. The eyes were bothering me last time, and the face, the nose. Now it's more centered. Like 10 times better. The face was the thing that was bothering the most, honestly. I gotta look at how to draw arms. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed now. My PC is dying. I don't know what's happening with my audio, but it's doubling right now. Anyways, thank you all for stopping by. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for stopping by. Wait, what? What tablet do I use? I use the Wingin Pro 11. Oh gosh. I don't even know the name. One second, let me look it up. I know it's in my email. Okay, the Wingin Canvas Pro 13 2.5K drawing tablet. Canvas Pro 13. The 2.5K. It's the most newest one in the series, but the 13.5-inch one. Okay, thanks. Yeah. You're welcome. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. Yeah, thank you. Thank you everybody for stopping by. You got a lot done. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this one more time so y'all can stare at it. Bye-bye. Good night. Ayasumi. I hope you all have a good night or a good day or whatever time it is for you. And my schedule is posted online. I'll be streaming Friday. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing on that day. I really, really want Valorant to work, but I don't know. Maybe we'll go play Minecraft, actually. I have a server set up. Or I'm gonna try to see if I can get a server set up for stream, so that everybody can join. So hopefully by the time that, maybe for Friday, we can all play Minecraft together, so that'll be fun. Other than that, good night! Thank you all for stopping by. And thank you for hanging out with me. Bye-bye.